Hi guys, today I want to look at Whirlwind builds. It's currently one of the weekly skills that are on the ladder. And this is the #1 ranking guy right now. There's still 4 or 5 days more to go, so there will be more things coming up. So let's look at his setup here. So we can see he has already gotten a rare rune. I still don't have mine, but he must have focused on getting that. Okay, so he is using a 6-link Whirlwind with persistence. That means he cannot crit, but it does a lot more damage. A lot melee damage and chance to gain regeneration, of course. Quick attack, attack speed, that's really strong. Additional physical damage, and then you have hunger, which gives you health every hit, so that's really good. One of the biggest health recoups you can get in this game is health on hit. Because you're hitting so often with this attack speed, you can actually gain a lot of your health back in a short amount of time. Okay, all of that is magic, so that's easily affordable. The 6-link is kind of hard to get by though. Okay, and then he's using Blade of Death. And he's linking that with projectile acceleration, mostly for the damage here. Then spell damage. And he's doing that on channeling. Note that his channel is going to the right. There's one rune that changes the direction of where the channel is going, but usually the channel will be going down here. He obviously wants to increase the level of this rune, so he values this rune a lot with his stones here. So that's why he made the trigger spell go to the right. There's actually a crafting mat that can do that. For your build, usually the direction will be from towards the bottom left. Okay, then the next thing is dodge roll with another count, so you have 3 counts on it. Seal of accuracy, you can get that from synthesizing runes that are magic or higher level. You cannot get seals below magic, so you have to synthesize magic support runes. Then the next thing is Shout of Terror. That obviously gives us a lot of physical damage, which we like. And the Wrath. You can buy this in one of the early acts, 20% attack speed, amazing skill early on and even in the late game. And Lightning Typhoon, that's just for shocking the enemy. If the enemy is shocked, he takes more damage, and you can cast this on a cooldown. So that has like, what, 7-second cooldown, so you can just put that on bosses. For the rest, I wouldn't even bother with that. Okay, yeah, that's what the #1 guy is running. He's doing almost 1 million damage on single target. Okay. For the axes, he's usually going for a lot of fist damage and attack speed. Yeah, I cannot see anything else here. Health on kill for easier mapping. Yeah, and just high damage roll. This one doesn't have attack speed. I think this axe here is not the greatest yet. He's probably going to upgrade this. And here, gigantic flat armor and health. That's important. And hit rate. That's actually really important. You want to have a 100% hit rating. Let's see it. His Whirlwind 98%. So that's really good. Okay. And resistances is always nice to have. As a melee character, defenses is way more important than as a ranged character, obviously, because you cannot dodge so easy. Again, hit rating really important, and resists and health and armor, high armor. He has high armor and everything. Cold resist, lightning resist, health. Attack speed on gloves, you can get attack speed. There's actually gloves that give you flat attack speed here as well. So you can craft these if you want to. Hit rating and armor. Movement speed, really important, especially as Whirlwind, because you get slowed while channeling. So you need as much movement speed as possible to feel good while mapping and be able to dodge stuff on the bosses. The other thing here is chaos resist. That's nice to have, and the poison resist. And of course on boots you can get flat damage rolls, melee damage for Whirlwind. Physical damage neck with a lot of health on kill, and some melee resist. So mostly he's using that for the 16% health. Here we have a bunch of health. Dexterity, he probably needed that to upgrade one of his green runes here. Otherwise you can also go, or for the hit rating, dexterity also gives hit rating. Otherwise you can also go for a belt with health on it that will give you another 100 health. And then physical damage with melee damage as the rings. The other stats here don't matter too terribly. 2 resists, that's good. Kill XP and cast speed, you can ignore these stats. Also here, flat fizz, health, attack speed, fire res, critical strike rate. Whew, that's a good ring. The rings are both really good. So yeah, that's how this guy is running his Whirlwind. And just to compare, we can see if we can actually look at the second highest person on the ladder. He's using an enchanted axe with health on hit. That's really good. Let's see how he's doing. 99% hit rating. So both of them focus on a high hit chance. Similar gear. Nothing too crazy in the difference. Gear wise, he's focusing on the same stats. He's using shoulders with less armor, of course. They are a split roll, but they give 15% bonus damage, so you can go for that if you want to. And armor penetration, that's also good for physical builds on his helmet, but of course he's losing some armor here. Gaining some dodge, but losing some armor. So, and he's not having a rare rune yet. Also 6-link Whirlwind. Additional physical, so these guys seem to like that a lot, so maybe I'm wrong, maybe that's a really good spell. Then armor pen, savagery with weapon range, making your Whirlwind bigger, and 10.6% amplification. That's a multiplier, so that's a lot of damage here. Quick attack damage increase, and persistence. Also no crit build, so crit on the items here is actually useless for the Whirlwind. Other spells can still crit if they don't have this rune linked to it, of course. He's using leap, slam, and teleport with the use counter, so he's not going for dodge roll. Bulwark of Protection, giving 4 seconds gigantic amount of armor and melee resist. That's really good. It's a 1 slot rune that you can just put there if you have more space on your cast bar. Illusion Hook with Endless Pain, additional fist damage, area of effect, and the status effect enhancement. Also the Fighter's Wrath with 20% attack speed. He doesn't seem to have a seal yet. These are rare to come by though, so yeah, that's what this guy's playing. And the third one, anything different? He's doing the same Blade of Death on cast while channeling. Regeneration, savagery, hunger, nothing too different here. Illusion Axe, that's an aura. You can put that. I don't know why the first guy's not playing that. You can put that. It makes your mana cost go up, but this is constantly spinning around you. Once you activate it once, it stays around you, 2 axes whirling around you and doing damage the whole time. Oh, and he's going with a dagger with high fist damage and a mace with some melee damage on it. Damage against crowd controlled enemies. Really high damage here though. Maybe just the flat damage number is high on this weapon. Armor pen, melee damage. Other than that, movement speed is kinda low here, but free resist, that's good. Other than that, fist damage rings, 2 resists. Area damage, that's also working on Whirlwind. It has, no, it doesn't have the area. Shouldn't be working on Whirlwind then. Fire resist, ele resist, physical damage, poison resist, hit rating. Okay, let's see, how is he doing? 96% hit chance, so that's a lot lower, 3% lower. So in every 100 hits, he's missing 3 times more than the other guy. So that might not sound too crazy, but it's 3% less damage, of course. So that's a multiplier, 3% multiplier less damage. That's actually a bunch. Not crazy, but a bunch. He's missing that because he doesn't have hit rating on all of his gear like the other people have that. There's some, but not as many. There's a seal for hit rating though. So if you cannot find enough hit rating and you don't have any other seal yet, you might be lucky and get this one, so you can use that. 30% hit rating. That should give you the 100%. Yeah, thanks for watching. I see you soon.